Hi, welcome to Caddell Cuisine. I'm Nadia Caddell and I'm gonna go into a ceviche recipe. I'm gonna do shrimp ceviche today. If you wanna do this with fish, go ahead and do that as well. This is a no heat required type dish because this will cook in the lime juice that we're gonna use. I'll show you how to build some of the flavors with this recipe. All of the information in the recipe will be in the description box below, as always, in the tools that we use. And you can do this two different ways. You can enjoy this as a tostada, or you can enjoy this with chips, or with your favorite hot sauce and whatever you'd like. So I know it's winter right now. This is a great summertime type meal, but it's always summer in Hawaii. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Grab a chip, let's eat. We're gonna start off with the shrimp. I like to cut the shrimp right down the middle, especially to get towards the hard to reach places, to get those shrimp guts out, anything that's left over in the shrimp. Try to pull that out and set that off to the side in a little trash bin. So once again, grab the shrimp, be very careful, cut it right down the middle, and you can start looking for any of the inside part. Should look something like that. Make sure you get rid of that and then start layering those pieces. I like to cut shrimp this way because I find it easier to make these small little pieces for the ceviche so that it can all cook all the way through. So if there's some way that you like to do it, you can do that, but this is kind of how I found it. It's a little easier for this recipe. So here's a little tip with limes, lemon, anything that you're trying to get more juice out of. Before cutting them, put some pressure on that and just roll it back and forth until you can tell that the juice is kind of ready to go. This especially helps with limes that are older or looking like they're getting on the drier side. You get the most juice out of these in that way. You can stick a fork in the lime and just start pivoting the lime, and you can start doing that with the rest of the limes you've got there. I like using a fork because I feel like you can get the most juice out of it, but if you like to do something else, as long as you can get that juice covered the shrimp. Mix that around, add some salt. I like to use Hawaiian salt or kosher salt. Or sea salt, whatever you have. I'm mixing it around, making sure every single part has some lime. Now I'm going to set that off and get started with the cilantro. It's important to keep the bottom part of the cilantro. It really has the flavors as well as the leaves. And moving towards the cucumbers. The key to this recipe is that everything that you cut for this ceviche is cut in a way that it's small, kind of diced and bite-sized. This will really help if you're going to enjoy this with chips. So once I've made different strips there, you can go ahead and cube it. I'm going to do the same thing with tomatoes and onions. Again, focusing on the fact that I want to make small bite-sized pieces, nothing too big or chunky. And with the jalapeno, I'm doing the same, except for as I'm cutting the jalapeno, I'm going to make really thin slices, almost julienne style. And I'm making really, really tiny bite-sized pieces, especially if your jalapeno is on the spicy side. This will help, just small bite sizes. And set those off to the side. And if you have a few pieces of garlic, go ahead and put some pressure on that knife. Be careful as you're doing this, please. That will help take the skin off of the garlic. Same thing, focusing on making those little slits. And we're ready to add in the ingredients. I've got cilantro and garlic and onion, tomato, cucumber. And now that everything is mixed in, I'm gonna focus on getting some more lime juice mixed into this, especially because the lime itself is what's gonna cook this meal. This is again a no heat recipe, so this is why I'm making an effort to push everything down, push all of the ingredients down to see where we are as far as lime juice. I want the lime juice to really cover everything. So now that I've got enough lime juice covering everything there, I'm gonna wrap that and head it off to the refrigerator for it to continue cooking in that juice. You don't want to eat this until all of the shrimps have completely cooked. It should look something like this. Everything is cooked, and if you have jalapeno vinegar, love to add that in for a little extra kick. So you can enjoy it as tostadas or with some chips and your favorite hot sauce. Enjoy! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. As you saw, it's pretty simple, but very flavorful, and it's refreshing as well. Here in Hawaii, it's super nice to be able to kind of throw this together with some chips or a tostada if you like, and some hot sauce, and head down to the beach, head down to the water. It's a very refreshing type meal, especially after you've refrigerated it for so long and it's picked up all of those flavors. So I hope you enjoy it. If you've liked this video and enjoyed some of this content that we have here, we would love for you to subscribe, come join us, and we'll continue to make more videos like this. All of the information will be down below as always. If you have questions, comments, or decided to make this ceviche and want to show us, please tag us. We'd love to see and kind of connect with you in that way. So go ahead and enjoy this, and until next time, grab a chip and enjoy. Thank you. That's all, folks.